The military has taken me so many places and offered such meaningful employment to myself. The missions up north definitely reinforce that fact that what we do in the military makes a difference. In this case, saving the lives of crew on board a vessel in distress. So Harry the Wolf was involved in Operation NANOOK. So we transited all the way north up towards the Northwest Passage, where we actually came to anchor in the vicinity of Erebus and Terror Bay. Sailing up north is very different. A lot less contacts in terms of vessels, however, a lot more icebergs. What was beautiful to see was my first encounter with an ice field, where from our ship to the horizon it seemed there was just an endless, never-ending ice. We carefully navigated our way best we can through this ice field and just to end up on the other side. So I'm a bridge watchkeeper on board HMC's Harry the Wolf. When we encounter difficult waters such as ice fields, we have a special organization that closes up. It essentially involves everyone of the higher-ups and our navigating officer as well, who gives recommendations on directions of which areas we should go into or which areas we should avoid. Being gone for 6 weeks, that was definitely one of the longer sails that I've been on. It was beautiful to see everything up north. It's truly breathtaking scenery up there. What was most difficult about that was being very isolated from the known world. We definitely spent up to a month at sea, no other contacts in sight, just the crew and the ship. One of the most memorable experiences during Operation NANOOK was when the ship and the crew participated in a real-life search and rescue mission. When we were anchored in the vicinity of Erebus and Terror Bay, we received a report from Joint Rescue Coordination Center Trenton that there was a possible vessel in distress that was long overdue, with their home port being Martin Bay. We realized we had to take action. We received orders to weigh anchor and proceed to the last known location of this vessel. We made efforts to communicate with them via VHF radio. We managed to establish reliable communication with them via social media. They actually were able to take pictures of our ship and send them to us. So with that relative bearing, we were able to close with them even further. Everyone and everything on board was used to aid in this rescue. So once we came within the vessel in distress, we launched both our rescue boats, and we were able to navigate both the rescue boats and the ship within a reasonable distance to the vessel, where we were able to embark the 8 crew on board the vessel and take them on board. So the issue with the vessel was one of their engines out of the 2 was not working, and they were low on fuel. So with fuel that we provided, and with Royal Canadian Sailors able to sail the vessel astern of the Harry the Wolf, we were able to slowly but surely bring it back to Arctic Bay safe and sound. After taking on the members of this vessel on board and talking with them, they were stranded out there for just over 3 days. They were out of water, they were out of food, they had no means to warm themselves, so they were in a dire situation. So what they were telling me was a few days longer and most likely they would have started to become in a very difficult spot. They thanked us heavily for the timing and that fact that we were able to find them so quickly. So the major takeaways from Operation NANOOK, definitely the fact that our presence up there matters, not just in sauvetage patrols for Canada, but for Canadians up there as well. Any Canadian that needs a landing pad, the fact that we were in a position to be able to help them meant the world to us.